Feel the Need. There, I think, are, I don't know, several versions of this song. I'm not really sure. The one I'm going to play seems to either be slowed down or tuned down. So I'll link the YouTube video that I'm using for the track in the description. There's also a chord chart in the description. And we're tuned down to A431 here. Okay, so there's also a link below to an online tone generator. So you can tune your A string and tune your guitar from there. If you have a tuner with the option to put, like this one you can see has got the option to put the actual cents you want to tune to there, or the number of hertz rather. This little Boss tuner, really great. So A431, let's do this track. Here we go. Alright, we'll talk about the bass line here and the horns in a second here, but the song to me seems to be in D, but we're starting off with a move between the 4 and the 5 chord. Bum, bum, bum. So it's just a G and an A chord. I'm kind of doing upstrokes, but right? And the reason I'm not doing this on the electric is because I like to do a lot of songs on acoustic so you can just really hear the harmony without tone chasing and all that other stuff. Bum, bum, bum. That's all it is. And then it's C, D, C. So there's your C triad and your D triad. Right? You could also play it like that. A lot of ways you could do this. Sounds terrible. Alright, the horns are going bam, 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 bam. So the sort of paradox here is the bass line. All right, listen. So that bass line is outlining, well, it's outlining almost like a, if you think about it in A, you've got a minor third in there, right? You've got G to A, which would be the 7th in A, flat 7. Walking it down the scale is not really an A, right? I thought this song was an A at first, but it's really D mixolydian, right? Because you've got that C note in there, so it's contra. Or how would I say this? If you compare that bass line to the key of A, you're going to get like an A7 sharp 9, basically, because you've got a raised 9th or a minor 3rd in there, with the A chord playing the major 3rd. So that could be like a 7 sharp 9 sound in A, or you could just think of this as D mixolydian, which is just D with a flat 7. So A, G, F sharp, E, D, C, A. But you slide in off that G. And then there's that walk up right afterwards. Listen. So that's coming off the 4th degree of the scale of D major now. So the intro, the bass line, has a flat 7, and then this riff, bum 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 bum. We have the natural 7th degree of a D major scale in here, right? So very cool to start off with. There's also, if you listen, it's really hard to hear, but if you listen, there's some single note line stuff. I isolated the guitar. You can listen here. Hard to hear. So there's some riffing around a sort of, you know, A mixolydian kind of there, or A minor, or A pentatonic, really, right? So very hard to hear, so I'm not going to even try to go into those single note lines because you just can't hear them. So let's go into the verse. Okay, so there's our walk up bass. Okay, so the bass is going D, see how I'm walking, F sharp, see how I'm talking, C sharp, na 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 na. Okay, so seems pretty normal, right? In the key of D, D, F sharp, C, and B. But the harmony is quite a different matter altogether. So I'm going to play the chords as he plays them on the record here. Okay. Gonna skip the walk up here. So what we have is swoof. How I'm walking, how I'm talking, notice everything in me. Right, so it's a D major, just a D major chord, F minor 7, C sharp major, just bar chord, just taking the first 4 notes, and a B major. So that's surprising. How I'm walking, see how I'm talking, notice everything in me. It's an interesting harmony there. So D, F sharp minor, that's perfectly normal. But the C sharp major, the way I look at that is it's a borrowed chord from the relative major of the 3rd degree of this scale, which is F sharp is the 3rd degree, right? 1, 2, 3. It's the 3rd degree of D major. So if you make that F sharp major, that's the 5 of F sharp major, right? It's the 5 of F sharp major. So you can look at that as a borrowed chord from F sharp major, or you could look at it as the 5 of 3. The secondary dominant chord basically is the 5 of the 3 chord. Okay, so, you know, whatever. And then you go down to this B chord, which is even more intriguing because normally there's a B minor in the key of D major. So reasoning that one is a little tougher because you've got a D sharp in there, right? So it's really a raised root or a flattened 2nd degree. So harmonically there, it's hard to think what that actually is. So to me, it almost seems like, you know, it's a 5/4 in the key of F sharp major. If you want to look at it that way, there's probably a lot of ways you can analyze it. But either way, it's very, very cool and unexpected. So you get this. Love is so important to me. Okay, so that's it. And then listen to the chorus. Okay, let's play the whole verse again, and I'll play the chorus because there's something unexpected happens here.
See how I'm walking, see how I'm talking, notice everything in me. Feel the need, oh feel the need in me.
See what happened there? Put your hand up if you know what just happened. We go to a B minor. So, see how I'm walking, see how I'm talking. Your love is so important to me. Oh, feel the need. Oh, feel the need in me. All right, so a B minor there from that B major. Oh, feel the need. Oh, D, feel to A, feel the need in me. And then ba, ba, da, 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 da. So you get that quick G to A, and then the walk up. All right. So if you listen to it, sort of. You can really hear that B minor in there, right? It took me a second to get that when I first listened to it. I thought it was just staying on B major, but it's not. It's going to the minor chord there. Oh, look, you can really hear it. Feel the need. Now try that with a B major. Feel the need. Doesn't sound right, does it? Feel the need. Oh, feel the need in me. So I think it adds that kind of desperation a little bit to that chorus, right? The passion to that chorus is very cool. There is a little part I want to mention. Listen. Listen. You hear that on the B chord? You hear that? Listen. Let me see if I can play that for you isolated here. Forgive the delay, but it's worth it. You hear that? So you get a kind of like that. It's a very simple little lick. Let's pull it up. Sounds like a you hear it? Right? Very, very cool. And again, there's a bunch of that stuff happening. I'd love to get the breakdown tracks for this and hear all that single note line stuff, because those guys back then, they could really freaking play. And it's a shame that we can't hear that. So that's, I guess, let's play through it all. right, so we have that little bridge breakdown part, not a breakdown. It's like an intermediate part there where it just goes, I need your love. I need your love. And then back into it again. So it's just a G major, a B flat major, and A major. So you have an outside chord again. You have a B flat major, which is a borrowed chord. It's modal mixture. It's a borrowed chord from D minor, right? It's the 6th degree of the D minor scale. So it's just a borrowed chord. And then from there, the song nothing else really happens harmonically that's different from what I've shown you.
All the time to prove you plain can see.
It's so great though. What a great song. I love the hi-hat sound. The hi-hat really is to me is the key to making this song groove. It's got that really kind of it's not a really hissing hi-hat sound. It's a very thick hi-hat sound. I love it. Scoot back a bit here. The horns, there's strings. I think the strings go up an octave here. Or the horns do, yeah. Right there. Right. Just keeps going. Groove for days. Just so good, guys. It's just so effing good. Everything about it. It's a perfect song. It just goes on. Fades out. 3 minutes and 41 seconds of absolute glory. So I hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy.